Here we are on a beach in Pembrokeshire, and if we come across, we can see one of the cliffs on one side. And if we look down at the base of the cliff, we can see a variety of different processes that have been taking place. We've got marine erosion, which has created the shapes here. We can see the corrosion as the sea erodes, carrying its load, scraping away at the rocks, the sheer force of water or hydraulic action creating openings in the rocks as well. But also we can see when the tide is at this moment in time, we can see biological weathering with the seaweed attached to the rocks. As we come in further, other types of organisms attached to the rock, barnacles and so on, which again act to weather the rocks. But as we go further up, again we can see at the types, we've got salt crystallization over here. But as we go further up the cliff, we can begin to see the influence of other subaerial processes. We can see the plants growing. We can see how this can lead to, again, biological weathering. But further up as well, freeze-thaw weathering is good evidence. And we can see small sections of scree that have built up as the sides of the cliff are weathered. There are nesting birds, can't quite see them in a minute, nesting birds up here. If you look really closely there, you can see a little white head poking out. Probably can't actually, it's a common gull. And that is where, again, leads to this biological weathering. Over time, you can look and see movements of mass movement have taken place. Soil creep as the material begins to move downhill under gravity and wetting and drying. And again, the material will end up, sediment will end up at the bottom of the cliff, where it will be then subject to processes of marine erosion and it'll be removed further out to sea. So it's a good contrast then between the lower marine processes taking place, but on the same area we've got more subaerial processes, weathering, freeze-thaw weathering, biological weathering, chemical weathering of course, which are not to do with the action of the sea.